Hit and run horror story. Have you ever heard about a hit and run incident that ever took place? Have you ever sat back and considered not the loved ones of the victim, but the actual victim themselves? What if I told you one of those victims could have changed the world for the better, but never got a chance to? What if I told you one of those victims could have saved the lives of millions of people, but never got a chance to? See, on August 9th, Jonathan M. was outside playing football with his brothers and friends. Jonathan had been a straight-A student ever since the first grade, and he was on his way to Oxford University, where he was going to introduce the world to his studies and findings on a cure for heart disease, diabetes, AIDS, and dementia. He had been researching and doing trial studies on various animals in order for him to come up with those cures, and he truly believed that he had the cures to those diseases all figured out, which is why he's outside celebrating with his family and friends by barbecuing and playing some street football. His family came from the slums, and he hoped to one day remove them from a life of poverty into a life of wealth. And he planned on that day coming rather soon, especially given the fact that he knows that he's come up with a scientific research and studies along with trials to back up his theory. All of that hard work and research findings is saved on an encrypted USB upstairs on his computer desk. He's on top of the world as he goes in motion before his brother snaps the ball. Jonathan went in motion, then took off, running once his brother snapped the football, and quickly he got wide open. He caught the ball and he took off running to the end zone where he scored a touchdown to tie up the game. Now the game was on the line as the opposition's offense took the field. They quickly went 3 and out, and in no time Jonathan's team had the ball back, and it was now the first to score wins. Jonathan may not be the most athletic person alive, but he's one of the most competitive people you would ever meet. He heard the trash talking coming from the defense, and that only made him want to win even more. The ball snapped and he ran a route better known as a slant and goal, where he gained some separation from the defender. Jonathan was so locked in that he didn't hear the sound of a car horn honking its horn as it collided right into Jonathan, sending him airborne nearly a dozen feet in the air. Jonathan's life ended upon collision with that vehicle, as his neck snapped in a hurry upon collision. The driver of that vehicle never stopped driving, they just kept on going. Jonathan's family and friends rushed to his aid as his lifeless body lied in the middle of the road. Jonathan, who was his family's only hope for a better life, died on that day. And in a sense, his family died a little bit as well. Jonathan's studies can never be shared with the world. His findings will never be tested by professionals. He could have saved the lives of millions of people potentially. However, we would never truly know what impact in this world he could have made, all because of the events of that day. Be careful, everyone. Pay full attention to the road while you're driving at all times. You never know if you could be responsible for ending the life of someone who could have changed the world for the better.